attitude determines altitude. You know, for those of you who are familiar with planes and stuff like that, you're familiar with the concept of altitude. And see, altitude is really defined by how high something can go. And so with planes and pilots, you know, they have this destination that they're usually trying to get to. But in order for them to get to their intended destination, they usually have to reach a certain level of altitude. If they don't take off and reach a certain altitude, they'll never get to their intended destination. And what God has taught me from this text in general is our attitude determines our altitude. A lot of times our attitude determines how far God can take us. And oftentimes our attitude, it helps me to think of capacity. Our attitude is kind of like our capacity to actually be blessed. That all of us have a capacity to be blessed, whether we're following God the way God desires for us to follow him or not. All of us have a certain capacity to be blessed. Joe and Ray, y'all help me with this illustration. So I have some bags that I want everybody to look at because these bags represent capacity, but they also represent attitude. I don't have the small one. See, this small bag right here, it has a capacity. A certain amount of substance, ingredients can fit in this bag. But see, this bag represents a poor attitude. It does not mean God is not willing to bless you. It just means the extent of his blessing is limited by your capacity. And your capacity is your attitude. But when you fix your attitude, then God might increase your capacity. So what that means is everybody is being blessed, but to the extent that God is blessing you is predicated on your attitude. So some of us are doing real good. You're feeling real blessed, but guess what? Even the great blessing that's on your life, God is trying to increase that capacity. And when you fix your attitude and you become a complete follower, you say, God, I'm sold out, I'm sacrificing everything, I'm submitting to you, then God will make you like this leaf bag right here. And then your peace and your joy and your thanksgiving will overflow because God will have increased your capacity. Thank you. Thank you.